Pulling in here to the winter pasture this morning, and one cow is missing. There was one that I was kind of suspecting yesterday might be going into labor soon, and I don't see her. So let's see if we can find her. Yesterday she was kind of back in this area. Doesn't mean that she'll be there this morning, but I figure it's a good place to start. She was down in here yesterday. Let's keep looking. Decided to get up on top of the levee to get this higher vantage point, and it's a little easier to kind of see what's going on in all the brush and everything down here. And I have spotted her, but there's no chance a GoPro will pick her up. I think I see a calf with her. She's way deep in the brush down there. I should probably go get my ear tagger. We got a tag now, so a little better prepared. Yeah, it's looking at me. How am I gonna get over to them? So I see her back there with a calf, but goodness, I gotta trudge through berry vines and poison oak and everything else to get to them. Well, that woke him up. Over here at the ranch now, and I don't see too much going on. There is a cow out in the middle of the pasture that is laying down. Everybody else is up grazing, but she's laying. Probably nothing, but it might be worth walking over there to look at her. Anything to show me? Of all the cows here at the home ranch, I think number 34 is probably the most likely to give birth next. That's the main reason that I wanted to walk over here and check on her. I saw her laying. You could see her chewing her cud, but that wouldn't mean that there's not a new calf laying around here somewhere. Judging by the way she's acting, I don't think there is. If there was, she would be probably looking right at it and a little bit more apprehensive about me being around. But she's bagging up. There's definitely one in there, but it's still in there. Wait a minute. I was starting to walk back to my truck, and I think there's a calf over here without an ear tag on it. Yeah, this one doesn't have an ear tag, and I think this is old number 5. She didn't have a calf yesterday. I think I will not try to tag it right now. I'll wait until later this afternoon. Maybe I can catch it sleeping and I can get it then, or if I can catch it up in the corral, that's a lot easier. Over here, I have that luxury. At the winter pasture, I really don't. I need to tag those calves like within that first 24 hours, or else I probably won't be able to catch them. So there's no rush with that little one, but good to know. I can make a note on my sheet that number 5 had a calf. I'll be back in a little while to see if I can get a tag on number 5's calf, and then we'll see what else we can get into today. That's what's going on today on Farmer Tyler Ranch. Callie. Well, a couple seconds later in the video is a couple hours later in the day, so let's grab that ear tag and see if we can go get a tag in this new calf. There we go, number 21. You stay. All right, now we just gotta go find it. This black cow here is the mother, and I see the calf is over there laying down. Hopefully I can sneak up behind him, get an ear tag in him before he even knows what happened, and more importantly, maybe before mother knows what's happening. Well, that went pretty good, you know, right up till the end there. He saw me grab it. The reason that I did that is because when calves get in a panic like that, what they do is they just run. They turn the brain off and they just run straight away from you in whatever direction seems to strike their fancy at the time. What can sometimes happen is they will run through fences, into rice fields. I've seen it all. So what I was trying to do there was to just kind of catch the calf and direct it towards its mother so that in its panic, it would eventually just meet her and they would not get separated. So that seems to have worked. But yeah, if you're wondering why I grabbed the calf like that, that's why. After getting finished with the new calf, I just, you know, I had a hunch that something down here wasn't right. And I could see that number 26 was kind of looking down here in the corner, and I saw this calf down here this morning. He's still down here. Number 26 is the cow with the gigantic udder. I can clearly see that the calf has nursed on 1/4, but I can also clearly see that the calf looks malnourished. It looks like it hasn't really eaten much. So I don't know if he just dried that 1/4 out and he hasn't figured out to get on any of the other ones or what's going on, but I think we're probably going to need to get her up into the chute and maybe try to assist him in nursing, or we'll just milk her into a bottle and feed that to him. He's several days old now, so I know that he's gotten colostrum, and like I say, I can look at her bag and I can tell that he's nursed, but I don't think he's getting enough. And when I get him out of the ditch here, I'll show you his sides are real sunk in, and he shouldn't look like that. Especially a mother with this kind of milk production, his belly ought to be full, and it's not. Right there you saw, he just kind of takes that teat in his mouth, and I just don't think he's getting that much from it. I don't know if, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I know that he needs some help, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's see that side. He's not getting enough to eat, are you? I think we'll try to get her in the chute, see if we can't get him up there to nurse. If that's not working and I have to end up milking her into a bottle, then I might also put some of that Redmond first month in there, and that ought to help him a little bit too. So we got another job for today. This isn't what I was planning to do today, but it's what we're doing now. Bottle, 4-wheeler, and moral support. I think that's everything I'll need. Rough out here. Here she comes. Woo, we better go. You guys can't see her, but she comes running when I do that. It's okay, little one. You can see he's a pretty good sized calf just based off of his frame, but he's just a bag of bones, so we need to get something in him. All right, let's go get your mama. Might be able to just call her right in. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna try. Meh! Meh! That's as pathetic as I can sound as a calf. Yeah, it's working. No, I don't need all you. I don't need all you. Get out of the way. Boy, look at that. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Now, you were doing it. What happened? Look, your baby's up there. Turn around.
Massage it like up, like farther back to get the milk to come down.
I feel this has milk in it, but I think the opening is like crusted over.
Uh-oh, she gonna be kind of tight.
So she doesn't like that too much.
What a cow!
Coconut.
There's a little bit.
What a cow!
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, that one's still going. Look at it.
Ah, I need another bottle.
Why don't you catch it?
What a cow!
See that?
Oh boy,
There's a lot coming out.
there's a lot.
Don't go by the mama.
We should bring Smokey over here to drain her, huh?
Yeah, he could just, wah,
He can do
just
it.
drink it. He'll just drink it.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe we will bring the bottle calves over here. They can get her down.
They could nurse all that stuff. They could use it for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's still leaking.
Honey, will you go get me the bottle and I'll try to give him some right here.
Oh yeah, that's an idea.
Thanks. Me, but I'll try. Oh, easy, easy now. Easy now. Easy now.
Oh, you're pretty. I lost my haircut. I must be on camera.
He's getting it. Hear the bubbles?
I can't really hear it from here.
He says, "Oh, I was hungry."
Daddy, your impaired spacesuit has got a bunch of
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time, honey. Yeah, he's down in this now.
Look, this guy's down in it.
Good job, little one. Alright, so basically I'm just kind of trying to whet his appetite right now and get some food into him for sure. And if he's anything like our bottle calves, once we kind of whet his appetite, we'll be able to lead him over to mother and get him to nurse right off of her. Her front quarter was plugged, so we got it unplugged now, so he should be able to get something out of it now. And then her hind quarters were so low I don't think he was even going for it. So I'm gonna let him drink a little bit more out of the bottle here. And, yeah, I know that kind of cheers you up, doesn't it?
And he sucks on your finger too.
That's right, just like the bottle calves do, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, little one. Come on, little one. Okay.
Mommy pooped on me.
Let's see if we can get him on. Oh, look, he knows where to go.
Ah, look at him! Look at him! It's the wrong one, though.
We should be able to get some out of that one now. They're two. Oh, it's going good now.
Oh.
So right now, with the bottle, we know he's getting some because we can hear the bubbles. Obviously, with the udder, we can't hear bubbles, but we can hear him swallow every once in a while.
I know, Mama. I know.
But she's still sniffing.
I know, Mama.
This guy. This guy.
There you go. You can hear him.
It was funny, as soon as he got a few swallows from the bottle, he just like woke up.
Yeah.
Like, oh!
Look at, see her back udder is still.
It's still dripping. I'm gonna collect it because I'll give it to the bottle calves if he's not gonna eat it. That's pretty cool, huh?
Thank you.
Look at, he's eating, drinking his milk.
Just gotta let him learn how to do it. There, you got it. I've been milking on this cow for a while. We got 6 water bottles of milk plus an entire nursing bottle, plus what I fed the calf out of the nursing bottle, plus what he nursed off of her on his own. So we got a lot of milk out of this cow. I think she's gonna be a lot more comfortable now. And I wanted to try to get her drained down as much as possible for several reasons. First of all, that front quarter was clogged. So it was good to get that cleared out, get him nursing on it. The hind quarters were not clogged. In fact, a lot of times they would just be dripping or squirting milk on their own. But they're so low when the bag is full that it doesn't really enter his mind to try to nurse that. So with nursing the bag down, it should lift up a little bit. And I did get him to nurse a little bit on a hind quarter, but because it's still a little iffy as to whether he will nurse successfully on his own, I am going to leave them locked up for a couple days just so that I can watch them closely and get her back in there in case we have to do this again. But he is looking 100 times better, and you could tell as soon as I gave him the bottle, he perked right up and he knew what to do, which was nice. We didn't have to teach him how to nurse. He already knew what to do, which tells me that this one front quarter that he has been nursing on has been successful in the past, but I never could get anything to come out of that. So I don't know if he just nursed it down to nothing or what's going on there, but I can't get any milk out of this quarter. The other 3 have plenty, but nothing on that one. So I think we will keep them locked up for observation. We might have to do this again. We might have to drain her down again just because of how much milk she makes. She kind of is acting like she wants to turn around, which I really don't want her to try that right where she's at, where I've got the panels tied up, because there is a chance that, you know, she could break that twine and tear a panel down and lots of bad things after that. So I think if we're patient with her, she will just back up. Part of it is she's just wanting to get back at her calf too. So you're gonna have to wake up, little man, because we got to get you in the pen with mommy. There you go, very good. Very good. Good job, honey. You did it. Let's get the calf back in there. That'll really make her happy. Let's wake up. Let's go get back with mommy, okay? Let's get back with mommy. You can sleep in there. There you go. Come on. Will you follow me again? That'd sure be nice. You're skinny looking, aren't you? So I do want to kind of show, you can see how different a side looks there. That's because his belly's full now. It's amazing what can happen when they actually eat. I will certainly not say that we're out of the woods with this calf yet, but we did a good thing today. I think if I had not intervened, this story would have a much different ending, which, you know, it could still have, but we're definitely moving on the right path. A series of things had to happen for this to all kind of take place. The first one being that the calf obviously was nursing on the cow. That was obvious by that front quarter, and obvious by the fact that, you know, at a week old, he's still alive. In past years, this cow has had a big bag then as well, and usually the calf would start nursing on one, and before long they would find the others and everything would be fine. But in this case, that just didn't happen. Couple that with the fact that the quarter he was nursing on was dried up, and then the next one that would be easiest for him to get on was plugged. That's where the problem really kind of arose. It was a really good thing that I was paying attention and kind of followed that hunch. You know, sometimes that voice in your head, you know, not even sometimes, probably every time, you should listen to that and follow what it's telling you to do. And I think that if this calf had gone much longer without eating, that things could have started getting really bad. I think they actually already kind of were. You notice when I caught him, he did struggle a little bit, but for a calf that's a week old, he didn't fight me nearly as hard as he should have been able to. And just by the way, once I put the bottle in his mouth and he started eating something, he just kind of latched onto that, so to speak, right away, and that lets you know that he was hungry, if it wasn't obvious enough just by looking at him. It's times like this that I am so thankful to be on the ranch full-time, because if I was still trying to do this and work a normal job, I very well probably would have missed this. Today is Friday. I would have been at work and I wouldn't have known that this calf was down there in the corner, hungry and needing something to eat. So really, I want to thank you guys for this, because it is because of your support for the channel that has allowed me to do this full-time. And if it wasn't for that, this little calf might not have made it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and I hope I'll see you again on Farmer Tyler Ranch.